Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Rebecca Gabriel from Sage Awakenings. Well, thanks for joining us today. I'm going to be doing your reading for February for Cancer. So it has been a little while since I've been doing some of these videos. My life gets rather full, but here we are, and I'm really looking forward to doing your reading, Cancer. So let's dive in with a few cards from the Energy Oracle deck to see what your vibe is for the month coming up. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels, for Cancer. Okay, so first up, Cancer, we've got an energy of you feeling a little depleted, and this may have been for the last several weeks here. So this image here of that empty bare cupboard is how you're feeling. And it may be on several fronts. It might be mentally and emotionally, it could be financially, it could be all of those things. It may even be that physically you're feeling quite low in energy. So this is really asking you to bring your attention, your energy back to you. Sometimes when we're in this space of fogginess and low energy, life outside of us can feel prickly, confusing, messy, noisy, too much to process and take in. And I'm getting the sense, Cancer, this is you. So the guidance here in this appreciation card, where this beautiful woman is holding the rose, she's noticing what's important, which is right in front of her. It's also the appreciation of herself and what she can offer, what she can bring, how she can, and what I mean by that is, how can she best appreciate her values, her qualities, her strengths, and what can she do to nourish herself? There's not much we can do to control our outside circumstances, and indeed, if it has been full on or tiring, then it's time to bring your focus back to you. And this is confirmed with the woman holding the heart. It's time to come back to your heart space, top up your cup, feel really good about what you can do that's going to help put you back into that space of feeling calm, feeling nurtured, and preparing yourself for what feels like an inevitable transformation. Now, the next card we have you standing at the garden gate. Now, this lady here is standing in a garden that's quite beautiful, and her life, for what everybody else sees, is perfect. It's comfortable, it's giving her what she needs, but there's a very whimsical look about her, and she's looking out to the landscape wondering, what else is there? What else is there for me? So when you start having those thoughts, it means that you're getting yourself ready for a change. Now, there's butterflies around her, just like the butterfly in this lady's forehead here. So we know that you're getting yourself ready for a change. So the best thing that you can do is to actually come back to you, come back to that place that feels comfortable, feels at home, tops up your cup, and enables you to appreciate you. A little bit of self-care, let's call it. So I'm going to proceed with a few cards from the Queen of the Moon Oracle deck for Cancer. Thank you. Well, as we were discussing, it is very much about you preparing for the next level of challenge from the point of view of growth and personal progress. So you have incredible energy that seems to bring things to you. This attraction card here is both you focusing on what it is that you want to bring into your experience. What do you want to attract? So really get that ability of yours to visualize and emotionalize the things that you would like to be experiencing. It's also talking about how you are capable of manifesting amazing things coming to your life. Not just small things, but big things right now. Your dreams coming true. So people are noticing you. People are drawn to you. Okay? So when we get into that space of appreciation, we can really appreciate the beauty of life. So as you do that, as you notice the small things in life and you step back into that place of gratitude, you also shift your vibration. You become the person that people are attracted to. Your inner beauty shines, which is really beautiful. Or pardon the pun. So, speaking of change, now this is where we start to get that sort of electricity happening within you. There's a catalyst. There's a sense of urgency. Now is the time. So we have the change card. Again, I'm saying to you, this is a time where you're starting to feel the inner conflict is getting stronger. That urge to want to break free, discover more, explore. This is getting closer. Now, sometimes it's a catalyst that speeds up that change. And indeed for you, that could be something that happens where you just have this need to break free. So sometimes it's by choice, sometimes an event happens, but it's all for the right reasons. So we have the pleasure card. This is you breaking free because you want more enjoyment. You want freedom in your life. You want a sense of meaning and purpose. And this is you just, the timing is right for you now to express yourself, for you to bring your creative gifts, your magic, your essence, bringing that to the world. You are ready, ready, ready. I love that. Okay. I'm going to pull some tarot cards now. So let's take a look what is in your challenge and the opportunity in that challenge, and then the way forward for Cancer, please. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels. What do we have for Cancer in the month of February? Okay. Challenge, opportunity, and the way forward. So, Cancer, the challenge is, are you ready to put down those burdens, the things that are weighing you down? That could be your energy, that could be the way you are thinking, the beliefs, the sense of the shoulds and the musts that come up in your language. I should do this, I should be that, I must do this, I must, be approved of. Well, it's time for you to let that go, for you to evolve and go to the next level of this change in your life, Cancer. It's time to let go of the things that are no longer helping you, no longer serving you, are restricting you, weighing you down. The opportunity is, do you see how strong you are? Because this was in reverse, and sometimes you doubt your ability, and perhaps you need to check your self-talk. Yes, but I can't, or other people are better than I am. Spirit is saying you need to break free and see your own ability, your own strengths and talents, and really find that inner courage, which is definitely within you, Cancer. Because it's not until you do that will you break free and begin something new, something powerful, something stepping into your power zone, your creativity. Now, it's not going to happen if you are not recognizing your strength, your ability to push forward. So it was in reverse, but now is the time for you to flip that. And it is a choice. So it's not about waiting for the right time. The time is now. Okay? The time is now. Do you have the courage to press forward for change in your life? For the better, not change for the sake of change, but because it's time to spread your wings. I like that. All right, let's see what else Cancer needs to know. So I'm going to pull some cards from the Wisdom of Oracle deck for Cancer. Thank you. And then we'll get back into some tarot. Yeah, you've had this for quite some time, this feeling of going round and round. And yet, Cancer, don't believe what your mind tells you, because sometimes we need to have experiences and repeat just to strengthen our inner knowing, strengthen our character. So you're actually going up in a spiral. You're not actually repeating, but you sometimes feel that you are. You know, every event, experience, decision that we make adds to our learning and our knowledge. So just remember that. What else do we have? Brilliant. When things start to click for you and you can't hold it all in any longer, you do break free to experience new life. And I just want to pull both of these up together. It's the same break free energy of really wanting to do your thing, and now is the time. Yeah. Okay. So it's important that you clarity is important about what it is that you want to achieve and where you're going, but it's equally important not to overthink things. You're a bit of an overthinker. You do get in your head a little bit. So if that's the case, be clear about your why. Why do you want to do what you do? What do you want to achieve? Now, we're not talking about the whole rest of your life here. Let's just narrow it down. Even if you said in the next 6 to 12 months, what would you like to achieve? Having an idea about where you're going helps you know how to select the steps to get there. So, and also remember that your angels and spirit guides are working with you. They are actually getting ready to support you. So the clearer you get on what it is that you want, the more they're able to open doors and provide opportunities for you. You meet the right person, have the right conversation at the right time, all of that sort of thing. All right. What else does Cancer need to know to break free and make those clear choices? So we're going to revisit that conversation about being too much in your head. There's a little bit of unbelief here, but you're working through it. So how can you let go of that sense of entrapment with the Devil card here? What is it, what energy, yours, someone else's, that you need to break free of? What is it that's keeping you tied down, feeling burdened? Whatever that is in your life, it is time to release that, and because until you make that decision, it will impede your new life, your new beginning. Okay, so we have the Ace of Wands, which was in reverse. So the moment you are able to have the courage to break free from something that is holding you back, then you'll experience that new beginning, that sense of empowerment, that sense of I've got this. It's also hearing your spirit guides and noticing they're handing you the baton to move on, to take an opportunity. So be aware, be alert. There are opportunities being offered to you. The way forward for you is to ensure that you have a balance in your energy and ensure that you're able to work through things that might feel disagreeable. Try to have an approach with the Six of Pentacles of a win-win, a compromise that's going to make it easier for you to make that step forward to begin that new life. Yeah. What do you need to do so to make it easier and more agreeable and balanced and fair for you to move forward? Okay, let's keep going. We'll clarify some of this for you. So things seem to have been going a little bit of a go slow, but nevertheless, the opportunity is still there with the King of Pentacles. Maybe you're feeling a little frustrated. Maybe you're the one who's a little bit slow to move forward. It was in reverse, so perhaps you're becoming aware of this. There's no need to hold back. There's no need for you to create excuses to not make the progress in your life, okay? When we get the Nine of Wands, this is a reminder that you've come to a completion pretty much. We're at that stage of I'm just sitting on the fence and I'm almost ready to tip it over. And we know that because the Change card is you about to bust and break free. So it's like, I'm tired. You're also tired of defending yourself. You're also tired of being in conflict with a situation, or just knowing that your current situation isn't working for you. So it's kind of like you feel sometimes it's a little bit of an uphill battle, a losing battle. And you know what, Cancer, you actually don't need to explain yourself to anybody. You don't need to come from a place of being defensive anymore. You can actually let that go, because that's not serving you. And we're not here to please everybody else, Cancer. So perhaps that's something you need to consider. And the moment that you do, it's time to celebrate. So we have the Three of Cups here, and this really helps you to realize, why didn't I do this sooner? This gives you an opportunity to be with people who are like-minded, who support you and help you to celebrate you. All right, Cancer, there's quite a lot of work to be done here, some inner work. This is really recognizing it's been a little bit tough and things have not been, you're drained around a situation and you're not feeling fulfilled. So the key here is, can you see your strengths? Can you begin to refocus on what's important to you and what you value? Because you are so ready for a new beginning and to start a change in life. So let's get this happening. This is about you. Nobody's forcing you to do anything, but you've got to let go of things that are holding you back. See it for what it is and make that break. Have the courage to start afresh, but know what it is that you're moving towards, so you've got a clear focus. Now these two cards are saying exactly the same thing. It's time to take that bold move. You're being offered an opportunity. Are you going to take it? All right, my friends, just a few more cards to see if we've got anything else that you need to be aware of for the month of February. It does seem like it's decision-making time for you. For Cancer, yeah, it is time. This is just reassuring you. You've come into your own. Okay, so this is about creating new partnerships. This is about taking bold action. And it's about continuing to move forward. It may be that you're signing some contracts or you're agreeing to do some work with someone. Could be a romantic partner, business partner, both. Whatever it is, you're making a decision for you to move forward, and this is your progress. Okay. And Cancer, Ace of Water, of course, that's Ace of Cups. This is a new lease on life, falling in love with someone, yourself, a passion for what it is that you do. This is, again, new energy. This is having your cup full. This is you recognizing that you are growing. So there's spiritual growth, spiritual understanding. It's also about you trusting yourself, trusting your intuition, and going with what you know feels right for you. It is also pointing to the fact that it could be a new home. I just noticed that there on the bottom. I don't know if you can see that. A new home. So, and that sort of fills your cup as well. So it's meeting your emotional needs, because that's what it's representing for you. Yes. So at the moment, it's like you need to pull away from the things that have been pulling at you, okay, the things that have been restricting you. Having a little bit of quiet time with the Hermit energy just to recalibrate and to check in with yourself what your next steps are. Bit of meditation here, exploring some concepts, some ideas, coming back to you. It's also connecting with your higher wisdom and the divine to support you in this breaking free and starting fresh with a purpose. Okay, this is about you following your purpose, following the inspiration that's leading you to something far greater. Yes, again, trusting your intuition, High Priestess, having patience as well. Okay, so you may not be able to create change all in one go, but you certainly have got enough energy to get the ball rolling in February for sure. I feel like the patience is more about being kind to yourself, as well as making a plan that's going to work for you, being clear about it in your mind before you take action. Okay? So you may choose to keep things close to your chest until you're ready to make the move. Yeah, okay. Yes, all the while, during the month of February, it is important to maintain balance and moderation for yourself, so take care of your energy. But it's also about when we are looking to be agreeable or make agreements with people, so it's a win-win. It's a Six of Pentacles there. Okay, good for everybody. This helps you to release the pressure of obligations or navigating where people want to overstep the boundaries. So these two cards are asking you to approach the situation from a place of compromise and cooperation. Okay, lovely. All right, I feel that it's time for us to finish up your reading for the month of February, Cancer, and I'm going to pull a card from the Guardian Angel Tarot as a final message to assist you in this month. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels. 10 of Thought. Okay. This is where we've got to master our mind and our thoughts, those runaway thoughts. 10 of Thought is like the 10 of Swords, okay, where our thoughts can run away with us just a little bit. So we know that something has been troubling you, but it's because you're recognizing you're coming to the end of a situation. So see this as a sign where it's almost done, okay? And recognize that you're about to start a new chapter in your life, and that should give you a sense of peace and a sense of relief. So challenging times are pretty much getting behind you now. So during the month of February, you're going to resolve this for yourself, and you're going to need to let somebody know your decision regarding this. And this is going to help you to set yourself free from any ties or attachments that have held you back. So 10 of Thought, 10 of Swords, this is something that you're ready to put to bed and complete that cycle, that chapter, and move on. Wow, Cancer, I hope that has really helped you, and if it has, please hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and I'd love to get a comment from you. And of course, if you are a woman in midlife, and you're looking for something to help you through this transition period of time in your life, then ask me about my self-paced online programs. I've got short ones and I've got longer ones, depending on what you're needing right now. And of course, if you want to have an online reading with me, I do those as well. So I look forward to hearing from you. You've got plenty of options, my dear Cancer. Have a fabulous month, and we'll see you soon. Bye now.